apparently, Buck came down to see the damage. So somebody had obviously reported to him
Buck
what had happened.
didn't. What are you guys talking about? You guys are fucking crazy. Buck walked to the store.
He walked down and looked at it, and then Laura and Buck had a conversation about it.
No. Buck walked to the store. Buck didn't even know it was Laura's window. The cops came to Buck's house.
Yeah.
They came into Buck's house to see that there was nobody in there. Okay? But the cops didn't tell Laura whose house it was.
Right.
The cops just said it happened on Ward Street. Buck walked down to get his morning lottery tickets, and on the way back down, Laura said, "Hey Buck, how's your dog?" That was the first time she spoke to him. She, just a smart ass little comment she had to make. He didn't even notice it then. No, maybe he did notice it on the way up, because on the way back, he's asking me all this crazy shit. Okay.
Do you think, is that like a conflict in the community, people getting other people arrested, or is that a problem?
I don't know. I'm a fucking friendly person. I don't care about any of this shit. I don't know. Probably, yeah. People hate snitches. I don't. Whatever.
But people do hate snitches.
Of course.
Do you think it's unreasonable that people should want to have a community that doesn't have prostitutes in it?
No.
You think that's unreasonable?
No.
Well, then how do you expect people to get rid of the prostitutes if we don't work with the police?
Y'all are like running. It's like you guys are making this your life.
No, it's just we own property here and we don't.
It really seems like y'all are like obsessed with it or something. How much you guys fuck with us. How much you fuck with that man. That man ain't even a fucking prostitute.
No,
I mean, I've heard some of the stories that Laura used to do when he lived next to her. Used to go in, used to call the cops and tell the cops that people OD'd in his house and shit. That's fucking insane. That woman's crazy. She really seems like she's like some,
Don't you think maybe some of the craziness is that because we'd like to have a neighbor that doesn't have prostitutes and drug dealers in it, and you guys are refusing to leave?
Well, this is Baltimore City. It's not going to happen as much as you would like it to happen.
Yeah, there's no prostitutes in Fells Point or Canton or Federal Hill. Why do we have to have them here?
Yes, there is.
There are prostitutes there?
Oh, yeah, there is.
They're not nearly as many as there are here.
Okay, well, that's whatever.
So if people who live here and own property here want to have a community that looks a little nicer and has fewer prostitutes taking shits in their backyard and doesn't have as many needles in the cutter, you think that's an unreasonable expectation?
No, it ain't really.
I mean, South Baltimore, 5 years ago used to have a lot of the same problems that we have here, and they got rid of the problem there. Why can't we get rid of it here?
I'm sure you guys will.
It's working that way. It's getting harder and harder to do business here, isn't it?
Really?
No?
I mean,
so you feel like, your life's just carrying on the same as it was before?
I mean, whatever.
That kind of,
I'm not out here like I was before.
That seems like a bad reflection on the city, doesn't it? That they're, you got the citizens are standing up and we're trying to do the right thing by our community, and it doesn't seem like...
I'm good with interviews, especially when I've been up for like 4 fucking days.
How come you've been up for a...
Maybe because I've been smoking crack and shooting dope for 4 days. Catch me tomorrow when I...
Well, talking about how, poor lady lived in this house for like 70 years, got burned out of her house. Yeah, because a prostitute lit this one on fire. And burned the other one out.
So this is the one that burned down right here?
Yeah, so this is the one that the prostitute burned out.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, I guess what I'm getting at is the people that lived in this house and got burned out of their house, they've been in for 70 years, they probably don't think that prostitution is a victimless crime.
Right.
What do you think? I doubt it. So, the other big issue I have with the prostitution is that if you're a white woman and you're in this neighborhood, you're assumed to be a prostitute by the Johns.
Oh, really?